Good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening to all everywhere. I'm Tanetta, and so I wanted to come to you and say congratulations for making it to 2023. Happy New Year. And today we're going to talk a little bit about gratitude. But before we get into that, you need to know I read a lot and watch a lot of Brene Brown, David Gibson, and Pastor Michael Todd of Transformation Church. And so a lot of things the beginning of this year definitely will incorporate some of their belief systems as it is aligned with my belief systems. And so I am really excited to get going this year, and I want to impress upon you that your mindset is what's going to make the difference. Okay, like you need to have the self-discipline. As David Gibson would always say, we need to build our self-discipline. And so your self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. And you need to be in control of your thoughts, because what you think is how you're going to succeed or not. So be in control and be intentional about the things that you think, because you need to know where you're going and how you're doing it, and what direction you really want to be in. Like, these are your thoughts, so you have to control that. You have to be disciplined about what you think. If not, and I know I've been there, I just got out of a rut where you're like, I know I need to be doing this, but you don't. So you stay in procrastination or laziness, or maybe it's just pure depression. However, you've got to get past that. You've got to move past the rut. And if you master your mindset, then you're able to overcome those. Now, there could be other things going on that if you have depression, I do advise you to get the help that you do need. We all need it. Our best professionals get the best advice. They get the best mental health advice or life coaching advice. Trust me. We know that we can't do it alone. So let's talk about gratitude for a little bit. And with gratitude, the definition is the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. I love gratitude. And so there's so much to be grateful, no matter what turmoil we think that we're going through. I used to say there's always someone who is going through it worse than us. And there is. And that doesn't discount what you're going through, because what you're going through could be the worst for you. But why should we stay in that? Why should we stay in the downfalls, the negativity, like the bad things? Why should we continue to complain about what is going on? There are a lot of things in my life that are not going the way that I want them to go. Trust me. It's been a struggle. Some of y'all know I had to come out of a 3-year depression of just dealing with life, and it just kept going on and on and on and on. And it seemed as though it was never going to stop. And I didn't really have people that could push me through at that particular time. I was in a very dark space with people around me who did not know how to get out of their own dark space. And so because of that, I had to use my self-discipline. I had to use those resources, and you should too. Find those mental health professionals. Find that spiritual counselor, that leadership. And I just want to give a shout out to Maddie and a shout out to Pastor Tucker and his family. I'm just saying, they were really there for me, really got me through the situations, and someone can be there for you too. And if you can't find someone, reach out. I'm always rooting for you all the time. And those little videos that I'm telling you that I love you, I'm truly loving on you. Trust me, I'm keeping you in my prayers. Even if I don't know you, you have to believe that with all your heart, because it's in mine. And so I want us to be grateful, and grateful for making it through again 2022. We've made it through the pandemic. We've lost some people along the way, but we've made it. And so we have to make the best of it. No regrets, just keep going. We made some bad decisions, just keep going. Be grateful for the fact that you got through the bad decision. And be grateful for what we have to look forward to, because there's always opportunities. Every day is a new opportunity to do something new, to to learn something new, right? Every day. So every day is a new opportunity to be grateful for something else, in every moment and every second and every eye blink and every breath that's taken in. Let's be grateful for it. So let's stop complaining, because this is a year that we're going to win. We are going to do this. You can still testify about what the Lord has done for you, or how your life has changed, what positive things have happened in your life, what's coming around. If you have to talk about the struggle in order to get to the aha, do it, because somebody out there is doing the struggle too. But we're not going to complain about it. We're no longer going to be pessimistic about things. We're not going to be looking at the glass as half empty. As you know, that old cliche, she's been around for the analogy has been around for a long time. Look at the glass half full. And I know that when you're in the dumps of the dumps, you're not thinking about, look at the glass half full, but you got to. You have to look at that glass half full. I like to say that the glass is a little more than half full, because if I take a sip out of it, it's gonna go down. So definitely look at the glass having more than full, right? I mean, halfway. Just, if you can look at the glass full, great. That means you have more to sip from, right? And if you drink it all up, fill it back up. Remember, we have the opportunity to keep doing and keep moving and keep growing and keep utilizing it. So fill up that glass again. So, but I just want us to get out of that place. For my family, we're going through a whole lot, and we have so many reasons to be complaining about, all of us. And trust me, some of them are so valid, it ain't even funny. And some of them are so frivolous, it's ridiculous that we're complaining about it at all. My sister just passed away in November, and you know what? I'm so grateful for so many things about her. I'm so grateful for having the opportunity to have known her and to call her my sister. There are so many things I could complain because she's my sister, but there are so many wonderful things that I'm appreciative. And one of those things is that she prayed for me before my mother had even conceived me. She told my mom, you're going to give me a little sister. And so I am so grateful for her prayers. I am grateful for her smile. I am grateful for the fun things that we used to do. I am grateful for getting through talking about it and not tearing, although my eyes are watering up, and I'm grateful to have that kind of feeling. All right, so let's get out of the space of complaining. Let's look to things that can make those things better. If you can't make it better because you're not in control of anybody else, you're only in control of yourself, 100% responsible for you. And so if you're in a situation where a family member, usually I'm going to talk about the family members because they're our family, we can't get away from them. Like, they're our makeup. Like, that's it. Like, friends, significant others, sometimes we get pulled away from them, right? Like, oh, this isn't healthy, this is toxic. And family, although we can pull away from them, they're still family. Right? So if you can't, but you can remove yourself from the situation. You know, you can still love on them from afar. You can still support them by making the phone calls and saying, hey, how's it going? You may not agree with everything they say, but they're family and you love them and you support them because you're grateful for the life that they're living, for the air that they're breathing, even if we don't think that they're getting it right. Let's stop complaining and let's love on them and let's pray for them. And hopefully somebody is praying and loving on us, because I'm pretty sure there's something, if not a whole lot, there's one thing that somebody complains about: you. That's right, you. They complain about me all the time. I talk too much. All right, so anyway, so don't miss out on your blessings focused on the negativities. Don't miss out on what blessings are given to you. Like, there's so many things that we miss because we're paying attention to this negativity, that we miss out on the aha of the blessing that's coming. So let's not get focused on that. Let me see if there was something else I wanted to share. I do wanted to say that Gilbert Keith Chesterton, his quote was, "When it comes to life, the critical thing is whether you take things for granted or take them with gratitude." Please, let's not take things for granted in life. Let's make sure that we are taking every bit of what we get, every breath, every sight, every touch, every hearing, whatever our senses are. Some of us don't have them all, and some of us have more. We are keen and have more than those five senses. We have some super senses, right? And so whatever we have, whatever talent we have, whatever we have, let's be grateful about it. If I wake up in the morning and all my hair is gone, let's be grateful about, man, but I'm still here, you know? If I wake up in the morning and all my teeth are there, man, they're still here. Even if they turn yellow, they're still there. They're yours, and you can find something positive about those yellow teeth. Really, you can. And so I want you to stay in the positive place. I want you to get out of the complaints. I want you to love on yourself like it ain't nobody's business. We're going to talk a lot about self-love this year, a lot about gratitudes, working those life plans. And those of you still on your healing journey, we're going to get you through for 23. We want you in the space of just enjoying the manifestation of healing. So I am so grateful that God is so good to me, and He is good to you as well. And if you're not a believer, I'm not shoving that down your throat. I'm going to love on you that way anyway. It doesn't even matter. And so whatever your belief systems is, I appreciate them and respect them. And so to you, have a wonderful, wonderful, grateful day and a wonderful, wonderful 2023.